Hello YouTube, this is No9117 and you probably recognize this game. Yes, I am finally back to playing Spore now. I played this one a lot in the past, did a few videos on it, and then both lost interest in it for Kerbal Space Program, and it started having problems. So that's kind of been, that is where this one's been. Only recently have I actually started to get it working again. Right now the server, or while I'm recording this at least, the servers are actually down. Or the Spore servers. I think it's just maintenance. They've been down for almost a month now. But from what I've heard, and this is coming from Maxis employees, well, former Maxis employees, EA employees, the two or the couple who have been tasked with taking over Spore networks and stuff, is that they're doing a lot of fixes to the site from what I heard, and I think they're moving it over to a new database of servers, so it's taking a long time. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out this mouse I have. Oh my god, I'm just gonna keep trying to play this like Kerbal, and it just doesn't. So, what am I doing today? And why have I already started? Actually, how does this paint? Interesting. Okay, yeah, what I'm doing today is just gonna build a battleship. Very, very normal Spore activity for me. Gonna definitely make it pre-Dreadnaught. Going for a typical two-gun arrangement here. Kinda want that brought in. Probably want that brought out a little more. Maybe not that much. Maybe more like that. Let's actually paint the tops of these for now. So that's kind of where the water line should be. Gonna need something to fill in that. Let's tip this fully over. It's just nice, simple Pre-Dreadnaught battleship. Get myself back into the habit of Spore building here. I also plan on an adventure series real soon. Like once the servers get back online, I'm gonna start collaborating with several people, or at least I plan to start collaborating with several people, including H.R. Matthew, who's really good at adventures. And you know, actually try to produce a high-quality adventure here. Adventure series, I should add. It will take a while to build, though. Like, I am not denying that the effort which will go into building this thing will be, well, as he's described it, gargantuan. The task of actually building the adventure is pretty much purely on me. Though I am trying to outsource the, oh, what was I going to say? What was I even going to say? I'm trying to outsource the construction of the creations for it. There we go. That extends as I extend it out. That is a problem. Alright, so we can lower you there. And then compress that up. Does it work? I could just do it there. Do it there. I want to get the colors on this right as well, as you can tell. And then for the bottom here, we can just have a larger piece. What is it, the keel? I think it's called the keel. Yeah, the keel. Alright. How far can I extend those? Not as far as I'd like. I should have just said keel. I completely screwed that up. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. So of course, the stern here, we're already running into problems. Let's shift it a bit forward. It's actually bring you like all the way back. Because we need a rudder and stuff. So we're gonna have to kind of extend it past a bit. I assume I could do it with one of those, maybe. Piece. What piece should I use? Maybe like one of these. Yeah, something like that. Just to... It even gives it a little bit of roundedness at the stern. That looks good if I can get the deck right. Let's actually work on the deck now. So for the deck, we'd want to shrink one of those down. We'd probably want to color it differently. Let's just color it in that texture for now. Again, these are placeholder textures. I actually do this very commonly with my Spore creations. Or at least more modern Spore creations, I should say. Okay, so we want to extend that kind of back there. Get another... Oh. I'm gonna have that go kind of back there. I want to extend this around that way. Definitely have it lead to a point. Maybe be like that more? Yeah, like that. That could work. And then we have a second... No, do we want a second one of those? No, we probably just need... We only need this, don't we? Not really. We need to have a little bit of expansion. Holy crud, my complexity meter's already going up. A lot. Oh, well, the turrets aren't going to be as complex for this. I only need 2 turrets, so... Hopefully that'll bring it down a bit. Let's see how this works. How would you look as the piece which goes there? Tilt it up a bit. Extend it. Not really feeling it. One of these? Nah. Maybe just another one of these, yeah. Shrink it down 1. And just kind of put it there. Decrease that a bit. So it's going to have that kind of roundedness on its stern as well. That looks cool, I guess. Let's get our rudder in. I hate this or the scroll wheel on this mouse right now. It is way too sensitive. Until I'm actually struggling a little bit with the current mouse I have. It was also weird looking at the just the right side of the screen again. There we go. There's our rudder. And now we just need propellers. No, not that one, these ones. How many propellers should we have? 2 or 3? Hold on. Nah, doesn't help. I think we're just gonna go with like 2 propellers. Kind of along there. Way too far out. Way too far out. There we go. stop doing that. Alright, so what do I want to do? What else? We're gonna need to get the decks done. I'm thinking just using one of these. How do you look? Good up to there. Extend out. Will that work? No, I'm not feeling it. Maybe I just do need another one of these. Hold on, let me get it out. Something like that, maybe? Yeah. Now we kind of need a couple things along there as well. I'm thinking of... I'm just gonna make the deck like these pieces. Let's see how these do. Side deck section. Just maybe there. Would that work? Maybe? Maybe I should just do this. To fully complete out the deck sections. There we go. So we've kind of got the basic shape of the ship. I'm actually going to be right back and kind of look up some pre-dreadnaughts for inspiration. So be right back. All right, I'm back. I have a little more inspiration. If I can stop expanding parts, I should color that like that to keep it more consistent. And that one, two. Okay, I've screwed up here a little bit. That should be an easy fix. Maybe bring it down a bit. Nope. Maybe shift tab it back. I don't know, I still need a little bit there, I think. Do that and then have some other piece there. Maybe a pointed node. I don't remember which of these pieces are more complex than the others, by the way. So if you're yelling at me, just take that into consideration. Real quickly. And then continue yelling at me. I'll have to remember how to maximize complexity again, what pieces use more of it and what use less. Need it. I want it to be out more like that, but we don't want to be out too much, so you can. Alright, there we go. It's got that little bit of a torpedo bulge shape as well, I think. Alright, so first things first, let's build the turrets. Now we're gonna have full rotating turrets, as I usually do for my ships. Let's just color these in the standard white. So let's say we do something. Have kind of the base. We don't want to make them. I know previously I made a lot of my turrets too large. Maybe something like that. A little larger at the base, I think. Maybe a little less of a slope. But at that point, is the turret getting a little too large, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Okay, bring it down, bring it down. Switch down a little more. We're definitely gonna have a rear to this turret as well. I'm trying to think about best to do this. Do I want it to be just perfectly round, or probably don't. I don't want that. No. It's looking too small as I'm doing this. Maybe just scale it up kind of like that. Let's put that on the bottom. Like that. That really isn't working. Let's drag it in a bit then. Maybe something like that. What's our turret shape? It's a little plain. Yeah, I don't think it really works. So we're gonna get rid of that. What I think I'm gonna do. Do I want to do that though? Let me look these up again. I don't know, this is a hard process. Hard process to get right. It's just the best way to get the cannons to look. Or the turrets, I should say. I mean, I could just do the classic round turret shape, but I almost don't want to. If we're looking at, say, what are the two here on Wikipedia? The Agamemnon, and Mikasa. We're definitely not using the full circular turrets. But I'm looking at them, it looks like they kind of have a circular base and then an actual turret mounted on it, which that could actually be very cool. I will do that. So in this case I would use a dunce cap as the base. How big is the turret in comparison to the rest of the battleship? Let me look that up as well. Okay, definitely not that big. I think I had it right with the smaller turrets. About that big, maybe? They're even smaller. Maybe that big? I'd say a little larger than that big. Probably about that big. No, smaller. Alright, there we go. So, if we're gonna design the turrets, what kind of shape do we need? I'm thinking maybe this kind of shape? I mean, I know a lot of people use this. The back tooth. I'll try the back tooth first, see how it looks. Because it might look okay with, modification. Or with several other pieces added, I should say. Meh. I have to get it just right, though. I'd have to move it somewhat forward. Best way to do that is just by using a simple square as this. Place it on it. And then the square will be rotated around like that. Hey, that tips, or that actually adapts the right angle. Good. And then we can bring that down, kind of bring it back. Maybe bring that down a little bit as well. Just... Okay, we'll have one of these as kind of the forward section to the turret. Like that. Increase its height a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling this as a Pre-Dreadnaught. Definitely feeling it now. I'm thinking double guns. Yeah, because I feel like that's what a lot of them had at that time. Would be twin cannons, so we're gonna go twin cannons here. We're going twin cannons. I do want to because that looks hideous, and they also look large. So, with that in mind, am I going to have to use these? I might. We're going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tip that up. Actually, no, not that. Mount the guns a bit higher, so I can adjust them at will. Stupid mouse. Alright, so if you're wanting to do this, the tactic to do it is just kind of put a square down like that and put the guns on it. I'm going to actually move them in a little bit just so if I need to move stuff around it becomes a lot easier so that I can just move the square rather than move the guns, and they are way too high. Alright, we're going to put them here then. I feel the view settings are off. Nope. Depth. Oh, that's depth of field, not field of view. Never mind. There we go. We sort of have the guns, but still way too far forward and way too high up. So what we do is we turn them around and turn this around and then turn them around. There we go. They need to be a bit larger, though. You could even go to, like, that size and use the top parts as kind of detail. Something like that look good? Yeah, look at that. How do I want the rear of the guns to be? I do want it to taper off a little better. I mean, at that point, that's actually acceptable. Probably be about there, but that's still pretty cool looking. Oh, yeah, let's do a little bit more back there. Just add like one more piece or something. How would this one look? If I get this right. Extend it up. And do something like that. Extend it across. It doesn't look right at all. No. Do second one of these back there. Do one of those. Let's actually move the turret to the middle. So it's kind of more what I'm focused on for the moment. I could have like one of these in the on the back of it. Let's see how that looks. So we do something like, I know it's off center. I will just have it roughly on center for the moment. Doesn't work. Really doesn't work. Yes, this is what I go through every time I build something on this. Well, I think that's just acceptable, though. Maybe we tone those down one and then extend them forward a bit. So how does that look? A little small. Very small. Maybe more like that sized? I'm feeling that a little more. And if we move it forward a bit. Alright, yeah, feeling that. What the hell did I just copy? So then we do have to have one in the stern as well. Did I screw that up? How far on the stern? Maybe about there. Yeah. There we go. So I'm trying to think, how would the secondary batteries on this work? And I am still unsure. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get the, what's it called? I'm going to get the bridge down. Well, actually, it looks nice from the top. A bit. Still a little small, but if you're looking at an actual battle or pre-Dreadnaught, the guns do look somewhat small on it. Maybe they could be a little larger. I think I've got the size about right. I think. It's not a certain, it's a think. Moving that up a bit. Down. I could bring this entire thing up just a little bit more. Nah, I think I had it at a good height. Because that kind of needs to be the water line. Alright, so what we're going to do for the bridge is based on the pre-dreadnoughts I'm looking at. It kind of has... They kind of have like that sort of bridge. Not larger than the guns though. Definitely not larger. How high up? How high up? It's usually just kind of there. I'd say I'd place it a little bit back. Maybe there. Maybe about that size. Something like that looks about right. Let's actually do that. And what I'm gonna do here, extend that out slightly. Now I need to just find a perfect texture for this. And let's see if we can get that perfect texture. Alright, so there we kind of have our window thing. So we're gonna need... Nope, that's bad. That's suckish. That's plain. Ooh, what do I do? What about this? Nope. This is a very good time to get this texture sorted out, at least. You need it to kind of have vertical bars. Those are horizontal bars. Still horizontal. So I know which way this is oriented. Means I actually need to be looking for vertical bars down, like that. That's... Yeah, that doesn't do it. I'm assuming a wood thing will not do it at all. What's one vertical? That's vertical. Yeah, the wood ones are suckish. What about this? What about this? So frustrating. So deeply frustrating. We're doing... What I want to see is... We're going to do the vertical columns up here. Up here, up there. Alright. It's not good. What about this? Okay, so we need something where it's just vertical columns on, like, the bottom. That doesn't work. Okay, I think it starts... It seems to be starting just there, like in the worst possible area for what I'm intending on doing. So I might wind up doing instead is cut that down. Here's what. If we use that. Ooh, if we do one of these back here, how far out can we extend it? Pretty far out. Good. We can get it small as well. We want to extend it fully to the side. We want to bring it around like that. We want to turn it like that. The problem is I need it to get that large. Okay, so let's see. What is the size of the piece I need? It's about there, right? That is creating kind of that windowed look. We will asymmetry that and remove one of them. What I want to do is I want to kind of place one of those in there, but I don't think I can. So I guess we'll just kind of have it as that. Move it down a little bit. Oh my, there we go. That just looks hideous though. I'm feeling that needs to be shortened somewhat. What else can I do? Let's go back to the whole box idea. Actually, you know what? I've been blabbering on for a long while now, so what I might just do is cut the episode into a couple parts. So, that is episode 1. I don't know how long that was. Probably a very long time. Seems like it was a very long time. And stay tuned for the next part of the construction! I'll see you all then later. Goodbye.